And UNICEF data has shown the promising signals of immunization services rebounding in some countries, particularly in low-income countries. The new report reveals that global immunization services have reached 4 million people, or children rather, in 2022 compared to the previous year. Now, as countries stepped up efforts to address the historic backsliding in immunization caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, the report also indicates that the recovery still falls short of pre-pandemic levels, putting children at a grave risk from disease outbreak. Yahya Jammeh has more details of that in this report.
According to data published on Tuesday by the World Health Organization and the UNICEF, 20.5 million children missed out on one or more vaccines delivered through routine immunization services compared to 24.4 million children in 2021. Despite this improvement, the number remains higher than the 18.4 million children who missed out in 2019 before pandemic-related disruptions, underscoring the need for ongoing catch-up, recovery, and the system-strengthening efforts. The vaccine against diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis is used in the global market for immunization coverage. Of the 20.5 million children who missed out on one or more doses of their DPT vaccines in 2022, 14.3 million did not receive a single dose, so-called zero-dose children. The figure represents an improvement from the 18.1 million zero-dose children in 2021 but remains higher than the 12.9 million children in 2019. The global data states that the early stages of recovery in global immunization have not occurred equally, with the improvement concentrated in a few countries. Progress in well-resourced countries with large infant populations such as India and Indonesia masks slower recovery or even continued declines in most low-income countries, especially for measles vaccination. Of the 73 countries that recorded substantial declines in coverage during the pandemic, 15 recovered to pre-pandemic levels. 24 are en route to discovery, and most concerningly, 34 have stagnated or continued declining. The immunization report further stated that countries must ensure that they are accelerating catch-up, recovery, and strengthening efforts to reach every child with the vaccines they need, adding that the routine immunization is a fundamental pillar of primary health care. It further reveals that vaccination against measles, one of the most infectious pathogens, has not recovered as well as other vaccines, putting an additional 35.2 million children at risk of measles infection. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.